boy. Here we are. Here we are, my friends. Here we are. It is Golden Sun time. I need to be clicked on the emulator. It is Golden Sun time, and we are getting right into it. Such a straight classic. Fucking love this game. Let's go. We've got everything, Mom. We're gonna go get out into the storm. If you guys hear a little whirring in the back, it's because I have a 3D print going over there. No, Dad. We're not going without you. Dad, no! Kyle! Dad! Please! Yeah, I know how to get to the plaza. Alright, let's move. Oh. Well, I guess we can't go that way to the plaza. Or this way. Something's telling me I probably won't be heading to the plaza. Let's go see this big, bright-haired, orange-haired kid. Yeah, dump your stuff, silly. Don't you see there's boulders falling down everywhere? You fucking spiky-haired goofball. That is a big-ass boulder. They really did good things with scale in this game to like make you understand how big and small some things are. At least kinda, because sometimes you get to like the bosses, and the bosses are like only as big as the boulder, but then when you get into like the battle animation, you're like this big on the screen. We gotta run! Oh no! And we can't go that way neither. Can't get around the rock. Oh no. And we're gonna have, I think, our first fight up here. Or maybe we don't if we don't talk to this guy. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've played. What do you think, guys? Do we think he will die? He's hurt pretty badly. Hey, Caffeinated Journeys. What's going on, buddy? Do you think this guy's gonna die? No, he's not gonna die. He's fine. He was just being a baby. Be careful for the monsters, boys. And then he just leaves 2 children in the rain, knowing that there are monsters here. Here we go. This was like my first introduction to like JRPGs and this style of like, you know, besides like maybe Pokemon, which is not quite the same as like regular JRPGs, but this is like that Final Fantasy style, like very like, you zoom in and everybody's gonna fight. Yeah, fell the vermin. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like everyone I follow is on an old JRPG kick. That might be the case. They're baller, dude. I play through this series once a year. At least I try to, because I love it. I'm over here begging, crying, and pleading to get a 4th game in the series, and I know we never will. Love this game so much. Hell yeah, dude, me too. I remember, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. I hope you like nerdy shit and like Game Boy games and Pokemon, because it's all I talk about. It's all I do. But I remember when I got this game, I didn't actually get this one. I got, like, I got the sequel game, which is The Lost Age, for everybody that, like, knows who it is. But I actually got the sequel game for, like, Christmas or my birthday or something, not, like, understanding that it was a sequel. And fucking, I would start the game, like, over and over and over again, not understanding where this plot was, like, coming from, until I became, like, an older teenager, and then I figured out, oh, hey, I'm actually playing the second game. I don't know what the first game's about. Where did I get this? So I do have 2 physical copies of this game, actually, but I'm currently playing on an emulator because it is easier to stream from. But Caffeinated, I recommend this 100%. If you get your hands on a Game Boy or an emulator and get the chance to play through it, you absolutely should. This beginning part here for the first game starts out a little slow, but I feel like that's kind of how all RPGs go. And I'm just kind of zooming through the plot here. They're all gonna go try to find someone to save Felix, who is the little kid that's in the river. Absolutely a fun game. Much more fun once we get out of this first part and get through the first little dungeon. This series has, in my opinion, one of the most complex stat and class systems that is like ever been made. With the combination from the Jin and like all the other stuff that you guys can like put together from it, it is so wild and so much fun. Like, if you've ever seen, I can't remember the meme, but it's like the chart of the Shadow the Hedgehog video game that has it like laid out with all of the different like branching storylines and how many different endings you can get. This is just like that, but with like the class system and the way the Jin affect each stat up and down. You could like do so many. And yes, it is absolutely a throwback. Can't go that way, there's a boulder. Dummy. I don't think... Yeah, there's no more monsters in this part, so I'm not going to need to put a little healing item on Garrett or anything. At least not till after the you're supposed to die fight that's coming up. The classic. Thank you so much for the follow, buddy. That's so sweet. I hope you like nerd shit, because that's what I talk about. Talk about a lot of D&D, and talk about a lot of Pokemon, and I'm sort of branching out into more video games as I'm getting the itch to play them. Also, I just realized, hold on, this is blocking part of the screen. Come on, man, be a better streamer. Don't block part of the screen. There we go. He's all charged up. This thug-looking man is charged the hell up. Come on, Jenna, let's go get Felix out of that river. I also like that this adult is now, like, fully, he's, like, quote-unquote charged up on his synergy. And he's like, yeah, come on, Isaac, lead the way. I don't know the way through this village myself. I'm not an adult at all. There they are. Look, he's down in the river. The river that was one screen away, like we said. Just in time. Felix is alright. He's hanging in there. He's gonna be alright, guys. We've got it. We've made sure he's gonna be alright. Get down here and save him. Nameless person. Surely the nameless person will save the day. And what could it be? But the smoking gun that is a boulder is now arriving. Chekhov's boulder falls. I also like in that still that it just showed that Garrett is just like... He's just standing. He's not even running away. What will everyone do? We have to go get someone. I think we have... No, it's the other way. It's been so long since I've played through this first game. We have to go get help. Can't let him go alone, even though you definitely just did. 100% just left him go. Ooh, and the obligatory bad guy music. Satoros and Minardi. Isaac, wait! Stop eavesdropping! No, we weren't dropping no eaves, sir. I'm just down here chilling and vibing. I love a storm. Alright guys, our first boss battle. We're gonna make sure we handle this. We don't have any psi energy, but we can take him. This big guy looks tough. Garrett doesn't have any either. We got it, we got it. Oh, hell yeah, we get a crit straight out of the gate? Oh. 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 Damn. Guys, it was looking good for us, but I don't think we're gonna make it. I love a supposed to lose boss fight. I wish that there was a better way for us to introduce a supposed to lose boss fight into D&D without it like turning into a TPK followed by just a casual 10-year time jump. What's up, Garrett? Isaac, I disagree. I do not think Isaac's the GOAT. I like Felix much more as a protagonist. I mean, listen. Everybody's entitled to their opinions. Felix is an edgy boy, but Felix is also left with a impossible choice. And also, Felix's game is longer. Is there more? Oh my god, what is happening? What happened to my beautiful settings for this? I had this all set up. Get in the corner. Okay, we're moving stuff around. We're live editing the live stream. 0 pixels. Nope, 0 pixels. There we go. Dice giveaway. Okay. Jeez, guys. What in the hell is going on? Why is everything changing in this streaming software? Okay, here we go. Look, guys, it's been 10 years. Jenna gets a portrait now. Jenna gets a portrait. Garrett doesn't look like a little kid anymore. Garrett, you should be this Garrett for Halloween. Dye your hair red and spike it up. Is this base? What do you mean base? Like, am I doing a hack or anything like that? Oh no, this is just base. This is just vanilla Golden Sun. I don't know if there are any, like, good Golden Sun or Lost Age hacks off the top of my head. Probably. Yeah, that's fair. Certainly a fair assumption. I know there's, like, balance hacks, but in my opinion, this game is not really that unbalanced in the first place. This one isn't. Lost Age can get there if you spend a lot of time, like, grinding and trying to, you know, level up to get the big Psi energy, but, you know, I usually think they're fine. I think someone's building something outside as well. Yeah, things would have been different if I could have thrown a rope to Isaac. Oh, hey Mel, what's going on? Our mom just casually trauma dumping on us about the death of her husband and our dad. Aw, hell yeah. Everybody, come up here on the thatch roof. Corporate hell, save me. I can do nothing to save you from corporate hell, buddy. I'm so sorry. Ask your boss to work 4/10s so that you have Fridays off like me. Kids and their games. Jesus, I would die. You would die from a 10-hour shift? I don't believe that. I think you would be absolutely fine. You do need to play Golden Sun again. Everybody needs to play Golden Sun. The whole world. Everybody needs to play Golden Sun, and then they also need to write letters to Camelot and beg them for Golden Sun 4. I want to see the sequel that has never been made. Bam! There he goes. That was exciting. Isaac, Felix, Jenna, Garrett, Sheba, Ivan, Maya, Piers. Oof. Kind of. I kind of agree, Garrett. I do agree that Jenna over Garrett, for sure. Sheba over Ivan, for sure. I do like Piers better than Maya, because I feel like Jenna is a better healer than Maya is. Or Mia, however you fucking say her name. But I don't think... I don't know, it all depends. Since you can do so many weird things with the classes and stuff, you can kind of build them out to be however you want. I do like making Piers into, like, the four-way elemental split with, like, the items. Because I feel like his niche just does not fit anywhere else. Pop in and say hi, though. Gotta get back to the grind. Bug you on Discord. Hell yeah. Anytime, buddy. Bye, Mel. Yeah, get your foot out of the fucking roof, Garrett. Alright, let's party up, guys. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, now we can do some stuff. Now we can see we've actually got some synergy here. I don't why my game was just lagging. These are all of Garrett's siblings. We're not going to talk to them because we're just playing. We've got to go up here, and we have to get caught once. Grind to the max level in Vale. I've seen somebody, like, they must have used fucking, like, Codebreaker codes or something to grind Child Garrett and Child Isaac all the way up to, oh, actually, first we gotta go get Kraden. I almost forgot. But I've seen them grind them all the way up to max level in their child forms so they can try to beat Saturos and Minardi. And it literally does not work. Like, there are programming in the game to not let you beat them. Caught us dropping Eves again. God damn, guys. This time I was definitely doing it. Yeah, we'll drive you away now. We're almost adults. We're 3 teens that are going to save the world. In a JRPG. I'm Isaac. I'm 16. I'll beat you to death with the power of God and anime. Here we go. Let's pick up our token old man. Listen, gotta save the cat in Act 1 so you can fight God in Act 3. That's absolutely right, dude. It's just like Baldur's Gate, dude. You gotta get all of the relationships and potential allies you can get. You gotta be nice to everyone so they'll come and help you. Seems to be the case. It is strange. Kraden, everything is strange. I love how sneaky this old man is. He's like, hey wait, no, don't tell the elders. 'Cause we're gonna go look at it ourselves. I just wanna go see a dungeon. I just wanna see whatever they're up to. Who cares if it's forbidden? I'm just a little old man. It will be just our secret, Jenna, you're right. Just like the other night. I've seen a hack where he plays Alex. Ooh. That could be interesting. But what even, does it change the plot at all, or do you just play through the game and you have Alex as the leader? You play his perspective. Oh, that would actually be very interesting. That could actually be very, very cool. Don't mind me, priestess lady. We're just going. Bye. Soul entrance. Let's go. First dungeon. There's still a million years of exposition left. This is our first time here, Kraden. Oh, the jumping puzzles. Okay, over here, and we go over here, and over here, and over here, and over here, Bam. I'm certainly not going to do any level grinding in the Soul Sanctum, but I might do a couple of extra fights just for the money, because I like to kit out my team with gear. Ugh, level 1 RPGing. Tough. I need them to make me a hack where it uses the thing from Dark Dawn that when the enemy you're attacking dies and the next person was also targeting them, they automatically switch perspective and targets. I think there's a treasure chest over here. Nope. Fully wrong. Let's use some. So you just have cure. You don't have you don't have combat psi energy right now? Okay. You do. You got flare. And you also have flare. Let's just make this fast. Love ROM hacks like that. Basically refuse to play classic vanilla Pokemon games now. I recently did a playthrough of Pokemon Yellow, and it was such a slog without the quality of life hacks. And I was really disappointed in how much of a slog it was, because I have such a fond memory of Pokemon Yellow. Oh, damn it, I need to go to the middle one and get the eye. Okay. Go ahead and cure, because why not? There's not a boss in this dungeon anyway, so we don't need to conserve our PP. Okay. Go to the middle, get the eye. Like this isn't your first time playing the dungeon. Small jewel. If you want Vanilla Plus kind of experience, check out legacy games like Yellow Legacy. Did not know that there was a Yellow Legacy. I've only seen like the weirder ROM hacks, nearly through Emerald Legacy, and it's a true passion project. It's dope. Hell yeah! See, that's why I play like Emerald Imperium and Radical Red, is because I like the difficulty of not just playing the vanilla game. I like how much harder it is. And there's our door. I really love this like isometric thing that this has going on. This is always my favorite like thing about it. Emerald Imperium was so good. Radical Pokemon, the Souls-like experience. Oh, I do want to try. Someone made a Pokemon roguelike. I think using Crystal as a base. I want to try that out. But yeah, the first time I played through Radical Red, I was like, "What am I supposed to do? I'm just getting my ass whipped constantly." Attack the bat, actually. Poke Rogue, and it's phenomenal. It's coming from someone who's not a huge roguelike fan. That's fair. That's totally fair. Here we go. Secret steps. Oh god. Here, now we can actually do something like this and get them all. All but the slime, apparently. Oh, they ran away anyway. Good. I'm glad to hear that it's phenomenal. I really want to try it out. I feel like Quake is weaker than Flare. Or maybe it's just that these enemies are all Earth-based, so they don't take as much damage from Earth's energy. Another small jewel. Glad I went that way, because I was not sure which actual way I needed to go. Just burn it all up. We don't need the synergy for anything. We don't need the psi points. Guards are for guns and sprites runs is something Jim Henson would come up with. You know what? That's actually pretty fair. They do kind of have like a Muppet feel. I would play a Muppet JRPG, is what I'm saying, essentially. Get Kermit the Frog in one of these little guys. Close to Final Fantasy, but I wouldn't say that this is explicitly Final Fantasy. I feel like the Final Fantasy games are more cumbersome than this, at least the older ones. Play Muppet RPG, but it's gotta be in big graphics, except for the Muppets. Yeah, I want the Muppets to be fully rendered in 3D, but everything else is just... everything else is sprites and these, like... These pixel art backgrounds. I want to see Kermit the Frog in 4K. Not a sentence I thought I would ever say, if I'm being completely honest. Which one of these has the thing? I need to set some of these. L. Move. There we go. There's the jewel. Sparkling hole where the eye should be. I wonder what we could use for it. Hear the sound of shifting stone. Sound of shifting stone. It's gotta be this one, right? Yep. Here we go. Yeah, give me that herb. Even though this game I definitely fall into the trap of collecting the items and not ever using them because I'm afraid that I will need them later. It is a little fucked up that the bat can be hit by an earthquake. You've inspired me. I might start a playthrough this weekend. Hell yeah, Garrett. Let me know when you finish it. I'll transfer it to I'll transfer my save file to Delta and we can battle over Wi-Fi. We can fight in the arena against each other. Isn't that typical JRPG experience? Show the final boss of 99.9 base potions, ethers. Yeah, but I in other games I don't do that. So like in Kingdom Hearts, I use all the shit because probably because you can just always make more with like the synthesis stuff. But even in like Pokemon, I never hoarded like my potions or anything like that. I just used it up. But for some reason in this game, I'm like, yes, I need every bramble seed. I need every herb, nut, and potion. I need them. What happens when I get to the Doom Dragon and I can't do it? I need to remember this puzzle because I always fuck it up every time. It must symbolize something. They must be connected somehow. They are the sun and the moon, Kraden. Alright, further up the passage, let's go upstairs. The one thing that I think is really nice about these games is when there are dedicated puzzle rooms, they either make no encounters or they like really limit the encounter rate. So you're not like trying to do a puzzle and you keep getting interrupted by random monsters. Something clicked. Isaac must have found something. What if it was fully unrelated to anything Isaac was doing? It just started changing on its own. Oh, man. Jeez, it's not even noon and I'm already yawning. I think once we get through this here dungeon, we'll take a little break. Because I also realized I've left a full, like, one drink sipped out of it, energy drink downstairs on my counter. And I am in need of it. Get in the hole. Wonder who moves the statues in the first place? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is something I've thought about for a very long time. I want to set up a TTRPG game that is like the dungeon caretakers. Like, the whole point of the game is you go in and you set up the dungeon. The scope of it is like, there's an evil wizard. He hires your characters to build and like put up all the traps in his dungeon, like to maintain the dungeon. And that's what I want the whole experience to be. I want it to be like a gang of kobolds or goblins or something that their whole job and the whole... Is that a mechanic in Fabula Ultima? Is there a game like that already? Have I been bamboozled by my own brain into thinking I had an original idea? No, but it's very JRPG. Yeah, that's fair. That absolutely is fair. I do like Fabula Ultima. I haven't got a chance to play it myself, but my friends that stream on Tales of Initiative have been using it for the last... I don't remember how many sessions of their game. It's called Tales of Carowin. And they're having a great fucking time with it. I'd be excited to try out some Fabula Ultima, but I don't want to run it, because I don't want to learn any new mechanics right now. I don't have the brain capacity to add a new TTRPG into my brain. Gobline Cleanup. It exists? Hold on, let's see. Let's real quick. Goblin Cleanup. Oh, so that's a video game. It's supposed to be an exclamation, not a question. So it's a video game. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I'll play it, and we'll see if we can figure out some TTRPG mechanics to assign to it. But let's get through this real quick, because this is about to be just simply a mountain of exposition in this video game. My wife made Mimic. She used a mutant chemist and merchant to make it. Using slime on a stick as a mop. That's so cool. Mutant chemist and merchant to make it. Made Mimic eats the mess. Oh, okay, I get you. I get what you're saying now. I was like, what? What do these things mean together? Gotta get to work, have fun. Have a good day at work. I do not envy you. Lures adventurers away. That's fair. I feel like adventurers have a weakness to maids. I love the idea that these guys have never seen the ocean. It's just such a nice little bit of world building. Because their continent, their like country and village and stuff is like completely landlocked. Played Golden Sun 2 and the 3DS one. Hell yeah. You never played the first one? Did you just use like a code to transfer the Digin? The Jin? No, I didn't have it as a kid. Hard to find as a teen. That's fair. Honestly, they did become difficult to find at a certain point. Well, now you can play it on your phone if you want. You should give it a try. Hell yeah. That's how I'm playing it right now, brother. Now it seems so old. It is old, but, you know, it's still fun. It's still a really fun experience, in my opinion. Yes, you have told us this all before. Old man Kraden talks too much. Yeah, that's what I mean. This portion right here, straight exposition from an old man. And I'm just trying to get to the game. If I weren't streaming, I would just be fast forwarding through this. But the sound is abhorrent. But it's okay. It's a good time to chit-chat. Even, like, also said the mono element is the best build path, like, 95% of the time. See, I disagree. I very much disagree with that. I love doing the double and tri element builds. I love the weird synergy you get, and I love the way you can like double metagame with like summons, so you can like kind of path out your fight of like, all right, I'm gonna summon this, and then I'm gonna set this, and I'm gonna recover this, and you can like do all this crazy stuff. I mean, compared to like, say, summon rushing. It kind of is, because that's like, you know, you just blast out all your big stuff at the beginning of the fight. But if you come at it from a perspective of like doing setups and doing like using the Jin that increase attack and do shields and defense and using that weird Psy-energy to like build stuff up, yeah, that's the thing about the tries. The try sucks about the class changes, but I still very much enjoy it, and I already went the wrong damn way. Quick as a flash. King of going the wrong way right here. Twice. I don't know, I just really enjoy... Where the f... Why am I... simple? Why do I not know how to get the stars? These games are a nightmare if you have to stop mid-dungeon. In some cases, I absolutely agree. Like, if I have to pause or like put it down, like save and leave and come back in like Ayers Rock, yeah, get me the hell out of here, because I can't stand Ayers Rock. I get lost there no matter how many times I play this game. But if it's something like even some of the lighthouses, I'm like, this is just easy. Like Jupiter Lighthouse, I can do with my eyes closed. And same with the, honestly, same with the Venus Lighthouse. Jupiter and Venus, I feel like, were hard. I always have a hard time not really getting lost in Mars. It's just so big and you have to do so much. But doing Mercury, I just get stuck trying to go and like... is it Jupiter down here or Mars? No, Mars is down here. Or is it? Or is it? Yeah. I always try to get that one gin that's in it, and you have to like run up the waterfall and like do all the shit to get it to go right. And I always forget which part to do first, and I just get bungled up in it. Alright, now we can go get Mars, after we have some more exposition from the bad guys. Can also check on this 3D print before I go downstairs. Satoros is such a dickhead. Just like a smarmy guy. Aw, who could this devilishly hidden boy be? Back to dungeon upkeep JRPG. I think the role-playing part would get repetitive. Yeah. Maybe, unless you did it in a way that's like a... kind of like built for one-shots, like a one-pager. Kind of like a Honey Heist, or that one where you're a fancy skeleton. You know. Better like a board game or something. I feel like it could be you could implement a board game element. Maybe I'm thinking too big. Like, I'm thinking like you play Mousetrap but then roleplay. But I don't know. Like Boss Monster. Yeah, honestly, Boss Monster is really good. I don't know. I always have like ideas for games, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to try to make that, and then I think about it for like 8 seconds longer, and I'm like, oh wow, this is gonna be so much work. Felix! What? I also love that in this game, Isaac is the silent protagonist, and then in Lost Age, you swap to Felix and he becomes the silent protagonist. And Isaac gets regular words that he can say again. He lost his voice, yeah. Oh. Yeah, we have to give it to him, Garrett. That's what he said. Oh, and there's the boy himself. The prettiest, evilest boy, Alex. Just a friend you haven't made yet. Yeah. I do think it was a slight cop-out that they also made him like the instigator for everything that happens in Dark Dawn. But I mean, you set him up as such like a big-minded villain. What else are you gonna do? No, it's up and around. All the way up and around. You're evil but attractive, then you're not a villain, you're just misunderstood. I don't think Alex is misunderstood. He wanted to trade the entire world to absorb the power of the Golden Sun. That's not misunderstood. But also, he's got the same thing going on that the people from Prox do. They're just trying to light the lighthouses because their city is falling off the edge of the earth. Because sealing alchemy made this world have a flat earth with literal waterfalls that fall off the edge. There he is. There's Xanathar. A world that is done. Doomed. That's honestly kind of one of the things that I like about this a lot, is that the plot is not like necessarily we have to do this because we have to beat the big bad guy. There's like a lot of nuance to a lot of the decisions that the characters make in these games. And the soundtrack fucking slaps. Really gives you the sense of dread that's going on. Even though these guys are all just chit-chatting here on this little cliff. I can't believe the full opening of this game takes nearly an hour. Just to get to the meat and potatoes of the story. Oh, my brother just texted me that hack he was talking about. Golden Sun Alex version. And there he goes. We'll never see them again. I just realized that they were hiding behind the statue. I've never noticed that before. Got a long way to go. Big Eye wants to talk to me. Their movements and actions so cartoony. Yeah. Honestly, with what they had to work with on the Game Boy Advance, I think it's pretty good. And I'd rather them be cartoony but smooth. You know what I mean? Versus having something that looked really choppy and weird. It reminds me of like original, like PS1 Final Fantasy VII, where Cloud's like hands are just like big blocks, big circular blocks, and he's like, when he walks. Let me out. Let me out. There we go. Thank you, Big Eye. Now this is the only reason you might want to save your Psynergy, because now we can just retreat. And we can skip all of the running back through the dungeon. And we can go down here and get punished. I also always forget that Garrett's supposed to be the mayor's son. Or grandson, one of the two. And here we come, we're gonna get in trouble. Little snitch of a sister. I want to know how Satoros and Minardi and Felix and Alex and Jenna and Creighton all came down from the mountain but also weren't caught by all these people just standing immediately at the bottom of it. Alright, so we go through this whole explanation. One of my favorite things about this game is it has, like, a bad ending. It is one of the only Golden Sun games that has multiple endings. This one has a bad ending here. Because after all of this here cutscene, they will ask you if you want to go on the journey to, like, save the world, and you can just say no, and then if you say no and then walk out of the room, it just brings you back to the title screen. the wise one. I love the little sprite effects. Terrible power. Man. I wonder if speedruns of this game skip the Soul Sanctum part. I wonder if there's a category where they just start at, like, this spot. Yes, I will accept responsibility, because I want to play the game, and I don't want the credits to roll. Which, I actually don't think the credits actually roll. I think it's just... it brings you to the title screen, and then you go to your last save. But still, it is funny that they give you a chance to, like... They give you a choice to be like, oh no, I don't want to do that. And then you just walk out of the room and the world is destroyed, ostensibly. Oh, God. Damn. So yawny today. The gin. They will prove useful. Hell yeah, they will. Okay. We are gonna do this for a second. We're gonna mute. We're gonna speed up. Because I am ready to be done with the exposition. Real quick. We just need to get out of Vale so I can save and go do the other things that I was going to do. Farewell, okay. Turn off fast forward. Turn off the mute. The overworld music is so cool, but we are gonna save before we do anything else. And our game was saved. Thank you so much, Oat Brand, for sticking around and chit-chatting and vibing with me while I got through the beginning part of this. I'm going to be continuing this later today, probably, and throughout the next few weeks as I go live and stuff like that. So, I will see you guys later. Zach, you joined just in time for me to get off. You came in just in time for me to end the live. Oh, buddy, best games of all time. Hell yeah. Tune back in. We're gonna play through the whole thing. We're gonna play through the whole dang series, brother. We're gonna hit this one, Lost Age and Dark Dawn. I have to use my phone though for Dark Dawn because emulators are bad on the computer. But I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys all have a good day. And Zach, this is just for you. Drive safe. Isaac for Smash Bros.